are big fans of the Merchants and Makers markets here on the Morning Mix. They happen all spring, summer, and fall across West Michigan, bringing artists and creators together for a curated shopping and community experience. But right now is the time to get those markets planned and ready to go. We got Shia Lyon, she's the girl in charge. We got Christina, who's now managing many of these markets.
Yes.
Ladies, always so good to have you on the couch. Welcome back.
Thank you. We love to be here.
Yeah, so this is kind of your downtime a little bit, but also as a creator, this is not your downtime because you're creating.
Yeah,
right.
It's busy, busy, busy.
Yeah, it never
We
ends.
always say like, oh, we'll do it in January when we're slow.
Downtime.
And then you're like, no. So yeah, it's January.
Yes,
so let's
exactly.
let's talk about the Merchants and Makers and what it is for those who haven't been, and get everyone prepped and ready for the season.
Yes, so we hold markets all over West Michigan throughout the year. We bring local businesses, creators, artists, makers together so that you can come and shop locally in one place. We usually have between 80 and 120 vendors at each of our markets. And so we were trying to figure out around 500 unique vendors last year over the course of 11 markets last year.
Yeah.
So it's always changing. So you can come to every market and get a really different experience because the venue is different, the makers are different, the food trucks are different, the music is different. So you can really come and enjoy yourself if you even come to every single one, which I strongly suggest, of course.
Yes.
Or if you just pop to one or another. If you're always used to going to the zoo, some people will do that where they're like, this is my, I'm going to do this every year. So.
Yeah. And it's so cool because you guys are adding new venues all the time, and new experiences for people. So let's do kind of a year in review for you last year of some of the highlights, because there were lots.
There were lots. So we have been with the Fulton Street Farmers Market for quite some time. So we've been there. We had our third year at John Ball Zoo, but we were able to add a few markets.
Return to the River.
Return to the
One of my
River,
favorites.
yes.
Beautiful, picturesque.
Yes, and that one is in collaboration with DGRI.
Yep.
And Christina runs that one. And so.
And Art Prize moved.
Yes, Art Prize moved downtown. So we had a great location for 3 weeks of Art Prize for an opportunity. We had great turnout. Everyone was really, the air felt alive. You could just tell that we were like, it was just buzzing. It was really, really fun.
That was a fun one.
And then we also added the Grand Haven Coast Guard Festival Market this year. So
And Silva.
And Silva,
I know.
yes. And we'll get to that. Yes, we've got all of them. So yes, the Coast Guard Festival Market was really fun. I'm from Grand Haven, so it was meaningful to get to add that to our whole repertoire. And then Silva is one of my absolute favorite places in Grand Rapids. And so we got the opportunity to do a small business Saturday Black Friday market there, which was great.
Yeah.
And they're just
cool.
so much fun.
Right?
They have all the entertainment. It's just a great, fun place to be.
I love that. All right, Christina, let's talk about, you have kind of a dual role. You manage many of the markets, but you also are a maker, a creative, an artist, selling amazing things.
Yeah.
So what's the experience like for you meeting all these customers up front and personally?
It's funny, it's always just, it's homecoming. It's so exciting. Not only are my friends there that are vendors, and I will stand by and support every single one of them. They all hold up, I hold space for all of them.
Sure.
But then I get to see new vendors and new customers, and I get to cross paths with people and hear stories, and that's really what it's about, is the storytelling. And Shia has just created this wonderful culture that everybody is so excited to be a part of, whether you're experiencing it for the first time or the 50th time. It's just fantastic.
I agree. It's all,
It
is a culture.
It
All
is.
right, so you kind of have a surprise.
We have a surprise. So, we get lots of questions. When will the applications come out? When will the applications come out? Because this is the time of year that makers are trying to fill their year, trying to fill their
We're
schedule.
scheduling.
Yeah, scheduling where they're going to be all year. And so our applications are out today.
Great.
So we are so excited that they are going to be posted on our website. You'll see them on our Facebook or Instagram. We'll send it out to our vendor email list. So if you're not already in one of those places, join us, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, join our vendor email list, check our website. That's where you'll find all the information. But shockingly, we have all of the apps come out now. We jury all of them before March, between now and March. So every market, even our December market, is November markets.
November.
We don't have any December markets, but November markets are filled now. So this is the time to apply.
Yep.
And we're very lucky that we have such a great vendor community that they all fill up. So all of our markets will be full once we jury them. So if you want to be a part of it, this is the time to apply, and it's free to apply, and just lots of fun opportunities for people to see. We've got everything from Grand Haven to Grand Rapids to Holland
Yeah.
and kind of everywhere in between, all the seasons.
I love
So,
that. Yeah, all the venues, all the things. Any advice for a creative who's not done this before, who's like, okay, this is a hobby, what am I gonna do? Am I
Yes.
gonna do this?
We
Yeah.
have maker gatherings, so we meet 4 times a year to just kind of get together as makers and talk about these types of things, like how to find markets, how to manage, accounting, all these different things. We try to help build a community around that as well. So those are great to come to. You can always reach out to me through our website, through Instagram, through Facebook, or emailing me. Or texting me. I think all that info's out there. And I will gladly help connect people. But I think that just taking the chance, fill out the application, give it a try.
Take some photos.
Yes, take
Yeah.
good photos. That is the best thing.
See, I
take some
knew
good
you'd have
photos.
some nuggets
Yes,
in
yes,
there.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's really, you have just as much advice as I do for this.
It's you nailed it. I mean, just take the chance. Apply.
Yeah.
It's free. I mean, we're one of the last free apps, and take advantage and use it.
Okay.
And then take whatever we give, because there's a jury that does it, and then you just take the advice and kind of with a move forward.
There you go.
Yes, and we are a great place for starter vendors. We really do have a really supportive community. So we have lots of people who are new starting with us all of the time, and
Yeah.
they usually can find a very kind and welcoming community.
As I say, because there are a lot of
Yes.
those who have been there and done that.
Yes,
and
have done
are
this for a long
helping.
time.
Yeah. Okay, ladies.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. So
Thanks for having
excited.
us.
So here's your chance, right? Get out there. Look at all of the different opportunities you have to get out there and sell your things. Merchantsandmakers.com for all the info.